Hello everyone, we're here with Massimo Guarini from Ovosonico.
And we're going to ask him something about his experience working with PlayStation and maybe something about the future as well. And so, Murasaki Baby has been a success in pretty much every side of experience. And did you guys expect that kind of popularity from a game that is niche? It's very niche.
We kind of expected quite some noise, I guess, from the release of such a game, especially because we knew the game would be extremely divisive in terms of reception. It's an emotional game. It's a game that takes some risks and tries to be a little bit experimental. At least that's what we tried to do, and we knew it was not the type of mainstream game that could get everybody together on the same page about the content. So it's been extremely rewarding as a release experience because people who got the game, they really liked it, and people who didn't, they just couldn't bother less than this. So it was extremely interesting to see both aspects of the reception. Overall, I have to say, the reception has been more positive than negative, and that was extremely rewarding for us as well. So as a whole, it was like a sort of emotional roller coaster for us during the launch.
There are some points of contact with the style of Suda51, and you worked with them. Has there been any influence, any reciprocal point of contact between your style and his?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working with Suda51 on Shadows of the Damned, and generally speaking, I kind of, I'm heavily attracted by surreal things, grotesque thematics, and, I have sort of the same approach of not taking myself too seriously and what I do too seriously. And that's exactly what Suda was really good at, and that's also why I joined Murasaki Manufacture, because I really liked the approach. So I guess it's kind of natural, because we really clicked together quite a lot, and it's not like, it's his style or my style. It's really, my style of doing things is kind of similar to his in a way. So, for example, Shadows of the Damned is basically, I consider it my game because it was basically given to me in the whole direction of the whole thing.
You're basically soulmates.
I guess so. Yes, I guess so. And definitely this kind of surreal thematics and dealing with the grotesque and the imaginary of things that can be both scary and cute is definitely something dear to me. But for Murasaki Baby, I think that's a very personal project. It really talks quite a lot about who I am, basically. It's kind of like a sort of nightmare or dream, call it as you want, that comes from my childhood probably. So I consider it a very personal project, a very personal expression of myself, and that's why you see also surreal elements, because it's part of me, I guess.
You worked pretty closely with the PlayStation, especially to promote the game, but I guess even in developing the game. So what was the experience of working with for an independent studio like Ovosonico from a country which is considered at the periphery of game development, to work with a big publisher like Sony?
It's been an extremely important experience for us, especially because we worked very hard to establish a partnership as opposed to just providing a development force to a big publisher. So Sony was actually looking for original content, and we as a company consider ourselves more like an IP creation company rather than a technology company. And we established this partnership where they really liked our idea, and we really liked the fact that they really bought into the idea itself and let us express and create this idea according to what we had in mind. This is particularly rare, I think, because normally you get some imposition about content or things like that, but working with Xtep for us was being in trust completely. And we got all the support needed for a small independent studio in order to reach the market at an international level. I think still it's extremely important to partner with a publisher in that regards if you manage to establish that kind of relationship, of course, because self-publishing is a completely different thing from self-distribution, and I'm not really sure that every single studio can do that. We can't, for example. We don't want to do it.
With PlayStation, lately you've been teasing a little bit of you've done a little tease on Facebook with an hashtag PS4. So can you tell me anything about this little project?
It's just a hashtag.
It's just a hashtag.
I cannot disclose
But it exists.
I cannot disclose anything at this moment, but the fact that we're definitely starting working on PS4 as a natural evolution of the studio. So I hope to be able to tell more soon.
So are you excited to work on PS4?
Absolutely. I think, it's definitely a huge step forward. It's interesting. For us, the idea comes before the technology and the platform. So PS Vita was the natural and the perfect platform for Murasaki Baby because it's a touch game and it really, the core mechanic is actually grabbing hands. The next thing has a totally different approach. So it's a perfect fit with PS4.
What do you think of the platform on a technology level? Did you already have the time to? Okay. Did you already have the time to check it out, to check the platform technologically and from a developer standpoint?
We are in this moment.
What do you think? Do you have any?
Not yet enough information to say anything at this stage.
Okay. Thank you very much. That was a very pleasant interview, and well, good luck for this project, about which we know nothing. It's not even really confirmed, but it exists, and we'll see about it.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you.